Hi Aquarius, this is your monthly general love reading for March 2022. We're going to take a look, guys, today to see what's going on with you in love, in relationships, romance, self-love, whatever it is for the month of March. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, so it's a general reading. So all a part of the reading may or may not resonate with you. If that's the case, please take what does and leave what doesn't. And if none of it resonates, just throw the whole thing out and just try a different reading, or you may need to try a different reader at this time, as different readers pick up on different stories and groups in the collective. And so you just may resonate with someone's energy a little bit more at this time, okay? So we're going to pull some tarot for you like we're doing now, and then we'll go through these, clarify, and then I'll get a few oracle messages for you guys at the end, just to get some advice from Spirit to help guide you on your situation throughout the month. And let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so your current situation, guys, is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this tells me a few things. Either some of you guys are currently releasing old energy from a past relationship that no longer serves you, that was bad energy, low vibe, it didn't quite work out. You might have been dealing with someone who was very possessive, someone who was very jealous, someone who could have been even selfish toward you, or with their, I don't feel like they were selfish, I just feel like they could have been not toward you, but just selfish with you. Like they didn't want to share you with anybody. They were very possessive, very clingy. They held on very tight to you. And it just wasn't clicking with you, wasn't vibing. It was too much. You need your space. Aquariuses are very much into having their own independence, having their freedom, their space, even in relationships. And I just feel like this person, was too much for you. So either some of you are physically like leaving a relationship, like where you recently broke up, or some of you guys are just still dealing with this old energy or this old connection somehow. And I feel like it's just something you're starting to heal from, release, moving on from. In fact, so we have the Six of Swords, which is what's crossing you, your internal influence about your current situation, is the Six of Swords. So what this tells me, it just confirms that you guys are releasing old energy. You're moving on from someone, or either from a past connection. You're moving on to something more peaceful, something more compatible for you, even if that's just, being in solitude for a while and just finding that inner peace again. But a lot of you guys are just moving on. And I do feel like with this being the Six of Swords, you are still carrying some baggage about it. And when I say that, I mean, for some, it could be emotional, but I think with most of you guys, especially being Aquarius, you guys are very logical. So I think mentally you have some baggage about this past person or this past relationship, but you are moving on from it. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys are going through pretty much like a healing phase with it. You're letting go, but you are just, kind of analyzing what happened, with it. Because I do feel like you had feelings for this person, but for some reason, the relationship just didn't work. And I really feel like it was your person. They just were too clingy, too needy, coming on too strong, not giving you enough freedom, enough solo time. They might have felt like you were insensitive, like you didn't want to be with them enough, things like that. And it's not that they were a bad person, but I just feel like you guys were just different in those ways, okay? So I'm going to clarify a little further just to see if there's anything else we need to know about this energy here. Thank you, Spirit. Can you please clarify this reverse Four of Pentacles? Yeah, Ace of Swords. So you guys are coming into some new clarity about this situation. You might have even gone through a phase in the past with this person or this old connection where you kind of blamed yourself for not being emotionally available to them, or feeling like you were too insensitive or not, there enough. But I feel like now you're realizing that, really and truly, it just was too many differences there. And so, it wasn't your fault that things didn't work out. Okay, we have the High Priestess in reverse. Let me get one more card, but with that, I feel like some of you with this person, you might have, you got King of Wands that came out. With this person, some of you guys kind of knew that it wasn't quite right, but you were fighting against your intuition or not listening to your intuition. When it came to this connection, it just wasn't, it was weighing on you and it just wasn't working out. But you wanted it to work out. You wanted it to be there. You wanted to be there for this person. But now you're just to that point where things have ended, or you're letting it go, or you're walking away and you're just moving on from it. Okay. You also could have been involved with the fire sign, could have been a Sagittarius as well, with the King of Wands here. But I just feel like also, I just feel like, too, what I'm just starting to get to, guys, this is just going to be for some of you, that you might have been involved with the person who portrayed themselves as confident. They came off as, very secure, very flamboyant, very, they might have even been the one that approached you. They might have been the one that was more forward. But I feel like there might have been something hidden about their personality, or about their ways, or their intentions. There's something there that was hidden, and I feel like you've kind of realized now that, I'm going to just say what I'm starting to hear. You kind of realize now that it was never really you, because you were always yourself. You were always upfront about, how you were, your intentions, things like that. And I just feel like it was just something with this person that they weren't quite forthcoming with. And once, you realize that, I feel like you just, it's just nothing there for you. There's nothing you can really do to salvage it. And you're just moving on. Okay. Let me see if there's anything for the Six of Swords that comes out. Anything else, Spirit, for the Six of Swords that you want to tell me to help clarify for Aquarius? Can you tell me anything about the Six of Swords? Yeah, we got Ace of Cups. So that's just clarifying that you just separated from this person. And I do feel like you guys were kind of the ones that just kind of moved on. And it could be reversed, but I do feel like a lot of you guys, just kind of realized this just wasn't working out for you, and you had good intentions, but it just didn't work out. Seven of Pentacles came out. It's just something that, it's something also, and I feel like this wasn't an overnight thing. This is something that a lot of time and effort went into, and it's just not, it just didn't pan out. Let's see. Three of Pentacles in reverse. So, yeah. Well, all this tells me is that coming out here with the Ace of Cups in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles, overall energy clarifying the Six of Swords, is that you're moving on from this relationship, from this person, this connection, because you guys just didn't really work well together. I think both of you had every intention, especially you, Aquarius, of making this work. I think initially when you got together, it was very blissful. It was this new feeling, this new relationship that just was so fun and free and abundant. But there was just something about this person or this connection that it just felt like it took more work than it should have. And it was something that was, you put a lot of effort and time into, but over time, nothing emotionally beneficial came from it. And I just think eventually what was good about the relationship, kind of turned sour. And I also feel like this person just was hiding something. It could have been some type of secret about their personal life, or it could have just been, I feel like I keep hearing hidden personality traits. So, please take that as it resonates. That may not be for everybody, but that's just kind of what I'm getting here. All right, so moving on, we have your fears and concerns right now is the Magician. So with this coming out here, this tells me that some of you guys are feeling a bit doubtful that you have, what it takes within you to, move forward and to, be more proactive in finding, a better relationship for yourself. You feel like maybe you are, struggling on getting clear with what you want in a person or in a relationship, and you may be doubting if you have what it takes to conjure it up. The Magician is all about knowing that you have everything it takes. It's about doing certain things, if you will, certain rituals to manifest to you what it is that you want. And it all starts with clarity and also confidence. And I think some of you guys, after this situation, because I feel like with a lot of you, it could have been a back and forth thing. It could have been something that happened, slowly over time. You dealt with this person for a while. I just think that you just kind of now just wondering, if you have what it takes to just start new and actually manifest a relationship that you actually want, and one that will be, you know, that you can vibe with, you know, someone that you can actually get along with and actually things work out and you don't go to distance with. So we're going to see, let's clarify the Magician. For my Aquarius. Can you please tell me, Spirit, about the Magician? Okay. Two of Pentacles. I think you guys are having a hard time balancing right now. Five of Wands. I think there's some inner conflict going on with you guys. Some of you could be still having some type of relationship or back and forth or communication with this person or this old connection, and that could be what this is about. You could be struggling on if you want to go back into the situation with this person or keep giving them another chance, or if you want to move forward. And then some of you guys, it just could be an internal conflict about you know, maybe if you just want to put yourself back out there at all right now, if you want to fly solo, or if you have the confidence or whatever it is you feel like you lack. Is something over here that some of you guys feel like you lack when it comes to pursuing a new relationship, or it could be a specific person for some of you guys. It's something here you feel like you lack. And you're just you're balancing. There's an inner conflict within you that you're trying to balance, and you're having a hard time doing that. Yeah. And I do feel like I said for the first set that there's some of you that are going back and forth with, should I get back with this person or should I just move on completely? Okay. So for your external influence, which is anything happening outside of your inner self, it could be your own actions, your environment, work, social settings, social media, family, friends, anything like that. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this tells me that you guys are doing a lot of thinking this month. You know, you are navigating a lot of different new adjustments. So I really feel like a lot of you guys are leaving this old connection. You are going through some emotional changes. You're just going through changes in general. And I feel like you are, you're kind of like coming almost, for some of you, full circle. You know, you've been through a lot, and now you've gone through your depths, and now you're coming back up into a place of joy, a place of hope, a place of wanting to attract to you a new relationship. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, that's kind of a transition you're going to be going through for this month of March. You know, spring is coming in, it's bringing in new energy, and I feel like you're definitely, you know, in flow with that. So I'm going to pull some cards to go a little deeper, but I just think a lot of you guys there's a lot of major adjustments happening in your relationships, in your love life, or even within yourself regarding your, you know, love situation. And let's just see what's going on with the Wheel of Fortune. But yeah, a lot of you guys are just navigating a lot of changes right now. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so that could represent, I'm hearing emotional instability for some of you guys. So, and you have the Emperor. Okay, and we have the Hangman. Okay, so got a lot of major arcana coming out. But this tells me with the Wheel of Fortune that I think a lot of you guys are just going to be you're going through a lot of emotional and mindset shifts this month regarding your relationship. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with this old connection. And this could have just been also for some of you a specific person, but also for some of you just a few of your past relationships. And I just feel like you're starting to like look at things a little differently. You're taking some time to pause and to get a different perspective on yourself, on your relationships, the kind of people you attract, the type of relationships that you attract. And I think that with this, I'm really getting a lot of emotional instability, and I really feel like that's within you. And I feel like that's why you're just taking the time to really just go within yourself. And that's why you may be having issues within yourself as well, with attracting to you somebody new that won't keep bringing you all the same drama or problems you might have had in past relationships or with this person in particular. The Emperor is all about, in this particular case, the Emperor is about moving forward with a vision for yourself, for your love life, for your relationships, who you want to attract, or the type of person, the type of situation you want to attract. It's about having a vision, being clear, and moving forward. So, and I really feel like that's kind of like what you guys are going to be doing for this month. Just getting a little bit more clear, working through all of the new changes that you guys are going through in your relationships, which I feel like for a lot of you, it's just, you're coming out of a bad relationship that just was full of a lot of negative energy, and you're just navigating through all of that internally. And the reason why I say this, because with the Six of Swords here, this is your internal influence. You're moving on from something that no longer serves you, but you still are carrying the mental baggage behind it. So I feel like with a lot of you guys, you're just going to be sorting through that this month, okay? All right, so now we have for your hopes and desires, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is a really good card to have in reverse, especially in this position. You guys are you're going to be taking, in this month, you're going to be taking more of a stance in your relationships. Some of you also some of you also might float casually in and out of relationships. I feel like a lot of you, either with this particular past relationship or just in general, a lot of you guys typically start off very casual. You start off as friends, and then it kind of navigates into like a romantic situation. And I feel like some of you guys are going to be kind of coming out of that natural flow, and just taking a more proactive stance in your love life, okay? Where you might have felt trapped and suffocated before by this past connection. And this could be a specific person, or this could just be energy in general from past relationships, okay? So please take that how it resonates. But with the Eight of Swords in reverse, I really feel like a lot of you guys are going to be freeing yourselves mentally from old baggage, from mental anguish that's kept you feeling kind of passive in your relationships. I feel like you guys are going to be overcoming that, and you are gonna be getting to that point where you get very clear on what you want, what you're not gonna accept anymore, and you are gonna manifest to you the type of person or the type of relationship that you want. I'm gonna pull a few cards on the Eight of Swords in reverse. Look at that, right away this came out, Ten of Cups. So you guys, you're moving in the right direction, okay? You guys, you want that relationship that that just sets you on fire, that fulfills you in every way emotionally. Someone that okay, sorry about that. Someone that that you are compatible with, you connect with, someone that you can, build a steady relationship with, because, that's what you want. Okay. We got the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Empress. So yeah, you guys, a lot of you guys are looking for a commitment. You're looking for, and not just in another relationship, another casual one. You're looking for the relationship. You're ready to invest your time into something that's actually going to work out. The Empress is all about nurturing and loving and giving and having that. It's about having that warmth and that true love feeling in your relationships. It's also about giving life to the things you want. So you have the Emperor, the Empress that came out, the Magician. All that says that you guys are moving in the right direction. Energetic wise, you are getting very clear on what you want. You are going to find the confidence, or you're going to acknowledge within yourself that you have what it takes once you get very clear, and you are going to manifest to you a new relationship, one that's going to be worth committing to. Ace of Pentacles is about new, higher, deep commitments, okay? And with the Ten of Cups coming out, this is just like, this is really, really beautiful. Some of you might even attract to you someone that you might even, eventually get married to, but you're definitely going to be a very long-term relationship that's going to be very stable. It's going to be very emotionally abundant, and it's going to make you very happy in a lot of ways, okay? So this is your desire, here, and I definitely see that coming forth for a lot of you guys. So your outcome for March is the Empress. So you have the Empress again. And with the Empress and the Emperor, they keep coming out. They are actually a match in tarot. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to attract to you a soulmate. personally, is what I feel. And someone that you're going to go on to have a very long, abundant relationship with. It could even end in marriage. One of those other cards that flipped over was Four of Wands. I didn't take it out, but that definitely represents a happy, stable home. So I really feel like a lot of you guys are going to go on to meet someone that you might, eventually get married to moving forward. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Empress just to go a little deeper. Can you tell me, Spirit, can you please clarify Empress for me? Look at that. We got the King of Pentacles, but he's in the upright position this time. So I'm going to get one or two more. But with the King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles is the type of person, or energy, I should say, male or female, the gender doesn't matter. It's the energy here, that this is a type of relationship or the type of energy that you want to attract when you think about making a higher commitment, about possibly marriage, long-term relationships, moving in, all that kind of stuff. They are, this is like one of the best kings that you can get for this type of reading, because you have emotional stability. You have loyalty, you have organization, you also have financial abundance, which is very important, to build a home with. You have someone who is mature, someone who is going to be consistent, someone who is going to be reliable, someone who's going to be a good partner, a good provider, very protective of you, of the or a family if you guys have one or create one. So this is just a really good energy to have. So this is definitely what you guys are on track to manifesting. Okay, and I really feel like with a lot of you guys, it may not be this month. It just depends. Everybody's timeline is a little different, but I feel like if you don't meet someone this month that you're going to end up, having a very long-term commitment with, I feel like you are going to attract to you the right energy this month in order to move forward and to attract that person for yourself soon in the future. Okay, so I'm going to see if anything else comes out with the King of Pentacles. Is there anything else, Spirit, I need to know about the Empress and the King of Pentacles? Yeah, this is a really good reading. You guys are just going through some, you're just going through some changes, but the changes are going to turn out to be very, very good for you emotionally. You're just clearing out old baggage right now. You got Nine of Swords that came out. So like I just said, you're clearing out old baggage. All the things or about a relationship that doesn't serve you, or old energy or old connection. For some of you who might have a specific person, this person that you may be deciding if you want to go back and forth with. I honestly think that you're going to make your decision about this person, and I really feel like for most of you, everybody has free will. I feel like a lot of you are going to just move on from it. Ten of Swords. So you got Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords. So you guys are definitely moving in the right direction. This is a progression forward in a positive way. I think a lot of you guys are going to release all of this old tensions, things that kept you stressed, upset, things that you put a person or a relationship you put a lot of work and effort into. I think you're going to just come to the realization that it's not meant to be. And you're going to get to the point where the cycle with it is just going to end. You're going to be done. You're going to walk away if you already haven't. I feel like a lot of you guys have already ended this connection, but I feel like a lot of you guys in the month of March are going to come into that realization that it's just the natural progression of this relationship, and it's just time for things to end. Okay, and I really feel like you're going to go on to attract to you a person that that you deserve. Someone, you're going to realize the things that you need in the relationship from a person, and I feel like you're going to go on to attract that. The Empress is about nurturing. It's about fruition, bringing things to life. Your manifested desires. It's about bringing those things into reality. Okay, and that's what you guys are doing. So very, very good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get a few oracle messages for you, and then we'll close everything out. Okay. All right, thank you, Spirit. Do you have any final advice for the month of March for Aquarius? Now, this is just general advice to help you guys throughout the month. We have no. So for some of you guys who are asking a very specific question, and I really feel like for some of you, it could be about this past energy or connection, that'll be your answer. And whatever question it is that you might be asking, then that's your answer. If you feel like you, like if you feel like, if you feel like you need to settle, the answer is no. If you feel like you need to get back with this person, and is it going to work out? The answer is no. So it's just, please take that as it resonates. Sometimes this one comes out just for specific people. So you'll know if it's for you or not. And if this doesn't fit, if it doesn't feel like it's advice for you, then just, leave this one out, okay? Don't stop. So for me, I feel like this is about whatever you're doing now to work through your emotional issues, to release this old baggage, this old energy. Okay, because 4 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Swords, that's about moving on from a past energy, connection, relationship, person, whatever it is, and letting it go, okay? And it's just saying, just keep moving forward, don't stop. Okay, anything else, Spirit, for Aquarius for the month of March 2022? Okay, if you believe, so you can have whatever you would desire in a relationship, in a person. If you believe, you just got to have that belief. And the answer is yes. So I feel like, so we got a no, we got a yes. So I feel like this is definitely two different advice coming out, two different groups of advice coming out. I feel like, for a lot of you guys wondering if you're going to meet this person, if you're going to go on to have a more abundant and emotionally fulfilling relationship, the answer is yes. But you just have to believe that you can. And whatever you do, whatever you're doing now, just, don't stop. Keep going through, just keep going through your healing process, guys. And know that you can have this relationship or this person. And that love is for you. Love is for everybody. It's just a matter of how and when you find it, okay? And only we have the answers, to those type of things for ourselves. Okay, so I'm going to just get 1 or 2 more. Okay, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay, and your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, so with that, I really feel like with you guys being Aquariuses, you guys are very, very logical. You analyze a lot of things, and a lot of times you think about everything in such a way that sometimes you exclude emotions. And I really feel like for some of you, this is going to be the best way to do it. It's just to make a plan within yourself on how you want to release this old energy, because it came out for a reason. So it's holding some of you guys back from manifesting to you, the kind of person or connection that you want. So I feel like with some of you guys, you might need to, this card coming out here makes me feel like some of you guys may need to go within, maybe start meditating, try journaling, talking to your guardian angels or your spirit guides, something like that. It's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope this reading resonated with you in some way. If it did, please give this video a like. If you enjoyed the reading, please give it a like. And if you want more videos from me like this and you're not already, please go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you. I upload monthly, and I really appreciate again for you guys being here. That's all for now. Thank you so much, guys. Goodbye. Love and light.